Welcome to Multiplication Part 5. We're going to talk about different ways that you can access your 9's facts quickly. I'm sure that you've heard of different ways to learn your 9's, but for whatever reason, it didn't work for you at the time. Here we are years later, and your ability to grasp this information is far superior than it used to be. So let's give this another look, and I know that one of these techniques will resonate with you now. We're going to look at 3 different options. You can pick the one that makes the most sense to you. Then you can hone that skill until you're 100% confident. Let's jump right in. Here's a technique that you may have seen before. To begin with, you mentally number your fingers from 1 to 10 from left to right. Now let's take a problem of 4 times 9 equals 36. Hold down the finger that represents the number we're multiplying by 9. In this case, the number 4. So hold down the 4th finger and count the fingers to the left and to the right. There are 3 fingers to the left of 4 and 6 fingers to the right. These numbers represent the answer, and that is 36. Now let's try 8 times 9. Hold down the 8th finger and count the fingers to the left and to the right, and you get 7 and 2, so the answer is 72. This method yields quick results, and you can use this technique with the 9's facts from 1 to 10. Option number 2 is a mental option. Let's look at 2 patterns. In pattern 1, look at the number multiplied by 9 and the first digit in the answer. In each case, do you see that the answer starts with a number that's 1 less than the number we're multiplying by? That's pattern number 1. In pattern number 2, we're going to look at the answer. Do you see that the digits in all of the answers add up to 9? When we use these 2 patterns together, we can easily come up with the answer. For example, 8 times 9. 1 less than 8 is 7, and 7 plus 2 is 9, so the answer is 72. This works for the 9's facts from 1 to 10. Let's see another example. Let's take 4 times 9 equals 36. So 4 minus 1 is 3, and 3 plus 6 is equal to 9, so the answer is 36. Practice this for a little while until you get the hang of it. Once you do, it's super fast. Now, before looking at the 3rd option, I wanted to mention that these first 2 are really clever ways to get to the 9's facts. It looks like a trick, but both of these work because of the properties of 9's. If you spend a few minutes with both of them, you're going to see that they're really doing the same thing. If you're interested, check out more patterns of 9's for facts that are higher than 10 times 9. Now the 3rd option is to simply memorize them as you will with the other core 10 facts that we've been talking about. You'll create a flashcard to learn it first and then begin to memorize with spaced repetition method. Now the choice is yours. Choose which option is best for you. All 3 are perfectly acceptable. One last thought on knowing your multiplication facts is don't guess. Guessing causes mistakes, and when you guess incorrectly, the best case scenario is that you're going to catch the mistake and it's just going to take time to fix it. But the worst case scenario is that you won't even know you made a mistake. That's going to cause lost points, and even worse, it's going to cause you to reinforce errors. So when you don't know a fact, use a multiplication matrix or your flashcards to reinforce the correct answer. Thank you so much for joining me, and I truly hope this series has helped you. Feel free to like and subscribe so you'll know when the next video comes out. If you're interested in resources that support this series, find out more at daijomath.com.